What in the world? Gosh, don't touch the end of that. That's hot. Whoops, you little turd. Man, it actually looked a lot more like the picture than I expected it to. I still think it's possible to make awesome art with melting crayons. But according to you guys, last time I got it all wrong. But have no fear. Armed with the wisdom of you guys' comments and complaints, we're gonna give it another shot. And I think it's gonna be epic. So that was corny. So to start us off, we have the ones from last time, the Dollar Tree ones, $1.25, I don't know. We have the legit Crayola brand, and we have this one right beside it at Walmart, the Crazy Art brand. And we'll see if there's a difference in the melting and the usage of the crayonage. So to start us off, we're gonna address the second most popular comment, which is really mind-blowing me because I don't see how it's gonna work. But for this, we're gonna have to head to the kitchen and grab a tool. All right, I was surprised by the number of you that said the secret to open these impossibly dangerous, bloodthirsty packages was a can opener.
Ninja skills.
I guess we're just gonna try, just shove it right here, stab it, clamp, oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, maybe we go the other way. It is doing something. It's stuck. Maybe I got upside down, heck, I don't know. Maybe it's left-handed. Okay, this is a bust. This is a fail. This isn't, oh my gosh, I broke it. You didn't see nothing. Look, this works pretty good, scissors. There, look, oh, it's open. Hey, that was easy. Get out of here. Next. All right, another problem I had last time was that I used a canvas. It has a lot of give and flex. It's not very rigid. So by the time I was done, it already started cracking. But this time, check this out. I found this at Walmart for $1.98. It's a dinner plate. It's perfectly smooth. It's hard, solid. And look, it's even got this cool ledge around, which is perfect because at the end of this video, we're gonna get a little crazy. Throw a layer of epoxy on this bad boy. But because the reaction of epoxy gets pretty dang hot, I'm a little worried it might melt my beautiful work of crayon art and ruin it. I guess there's only one way to find out. This should be interesting. And all we have to do to get this ready, it already has this black speckledy cool finish. All I'm gonna do is sand it a little bit, cleaned up with some rubbing alcohol. We're ready to go. All right, the next issue we had was skinning the paper off all these crayons. It took forever doing it with a X-Acto knife. But a lot of you had some really good suggestions like soaking them in water. Ooh, easy. Freezing them. Or maybe even burning the paper off. Burn, darn it. So we're gonna try a few of those and see how they work.
3 hours later.
Look at the ones I put in water. They're just literally just coming off. Dude, there's no work involved in that at all. Look, they're just literally falling off. That's insane how well those just fall literally right off. Okay, now let's try the frozen ones. Hey, you little chili boogers. Ooh, frozen crayons, delicious. Here's the frozen ones. Should just slide. Dude, that's no different at all. Oh, okay. Oh, Crayola works. Still not as easy as just putting them in water. Come on, don't be shy. It doesn't just slide right off. So obviously the easiest way goes Crayola and water. And then there's that burnt guy. That was a fail. Don't do that. All right, so we got wet crayons, frozen crayons, and a melted crayon. Didn't work at all. And now I have everything we need to address my #1 most popular comment. Well, it's really more like a complaint, to be honest. And that is that hundreds of you were triggered that I didn't know how to use the trigger. When in fact, if you do go back and look, I actually did try to use the trigger, but I think the crayons were just maybe too small for this. That's why we have the mini gun. See how much smaller? Maybe the crayon will fit in there better. I don't know. You said it, so we're gonna do it. Hopefully, that'll solve all the issues and we can make beautiful crayon art. I think. This is the picture we're doing, if you didn't get that by now. Okay. But I'm gonna take these frozen ones that didn't work at all and I'm just gonna soak them in water so I can have naked crayons, okay? All right, we are getting closer. Now all we have to do is take our Stabilo pencil and trace out or draw out our sketch. For this one, I'm doing an eyeball. You might not be. I don't know what you're gonna do. You might not do anything. But if you watch to the end of this video, I will put the link to the secret hidden video that a lot of you didn't see that was linked at the end of my last crayon video. Oh, you didn't know that? See, sometimes you get treats if you watch all the way to the end, huh? How about that? All right, there's a good enough map right there. So let's flip this camera around and heat our glue gun up and melt some crayons on this bad boy. All right, now we've got our glue gun heated up. And I've got my little pencil here in case we need some gentle persuasion like last time. We have our 3 different kinds. We have the Dollar Tree from last time. We have the Crayolas. Literally within 5 minutes of putting them in water, you can peel all of them. This, not so easy. All these have a little strip of glue on them that holds the label on, which was a pain in the butt. Literally took 10 times longer to do one of these than it did to do almost the whole box of a Crayola. I kept them separated so we could see if one melts better than the other, but really I don't care at this point because Crayola was so much faster and easier to peel. I don't think it's really fair because I didn't have any of these that weren't peeled, so I could test the water method on it. So that being said, let's do yellow first since it'll be easier to transition to the red afterwards. All right, here we go. I can't even get it in there. What the heck? Dude, does this seriously not fit? Bro, what in the world? Gosh, don't touch the end of that. That's hot. This little mini gun on my big hands is not a good combination. My hand trigger is like way out here, but then I gotta squeeze it in and get really close because it's a tiny little gun, which you said I should use and it... Oh gosh, I broke it. Well, the way I see it, there's only one option. All right, it still doesn't fit through here. So I'm just gonna cut a little slit right on top of this booger. All right, now for the moment of truth. Truth? I don't know, whatever. So now I can shove it in there. And is it gonna fit in there is the question. I think it, oh my gosh, I think it does. No way, if we can use the trigger, oh, get out of the way, move, serious business here. Come here, get down here. It's pulling it. It's pulling it, ladies and germs. Oh, it was pulling it and it broke it. I still may have to give a little gentle persuasion here, but the trigger may be working. Oh, it's like popping a pimple. I still have to use my finger, but the trigger works intermittently. Oh, whoa. Just threw up all over the place. Let's grab a red Crayola. I really don't think the crayon's gonna make a difference. All right, red, get your butt in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Give a little twist and push in there and then squeeze. You gotta wait on it to melt. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Now we're on to mixing the red. And I want you to look how satisfying this swirly is coming out of here. Look at that. Get out. Go to your new home. This is fun. Oh, look at that swirling action. Oh yeah, boys and girls. Look at that nice little swirling action. Let's pull the trigger, see what happens. Absolutely nothing. The trigger's stuck. Okay, well, oh, what the poop. Literally just pooped out. Let's go around the iris. Isn't that what that thing's called in the middle? Oh, that's the pupil. My bad, whatever. I haven't tried these guys yet. Let's give them a whirl. Oh, they're crappy glue. Oh my gosh. Maybe the paper that's left over in the glue won't mess this up. Because I mean, literally, it's a hot glue gun. You know what I mean? Oh, it doesn't fit very well either. Ooh, this might be the worst. What? I just dripped somewhere. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, check that out. You can kind of drag it on it if you want to. Get your tip all messy. There's no rules. It's just trying to make something decent. My hand's cramping. But at least with this little gun, I can do one hand. But look, this little gun is definitely working better than that last gun. I feel like I definitely have more control. Even though the trigger is like literally, it gets stuck. What are you doing there? But whatever. So it's coming along, trust the process. Now let's try to see if we can switch colors to a bluey color. Whoa, my gosh, darn, what the heck? Kind of pooed it out on me there. Sometimes this trigger works good, but it gets stuck. Like if it was just a little bit skinnier crayons, just a little bit, I feel like we'd be in good shape. All right, maybe we can start to outline the eye here. Oh gosh, dang it. The minute you think you got better control, you're like, I was using a Crazy Art crayon, so that might be the problem. All right, some magic is starting to happen here. We switched some blues. Got the Dollar Tree light blue coming out now. This thing really, honestly starts to come to life. I did the solid color here, and I'm thinking that may be the way to go. If you sit this for a while, let it heat up. I mean, you just have to be a little more patient. And they'll actually come out with the trigger like that. Like, look, like literally just wait for a minute and then pull the trigger. I believe my problem before was I was a little impatient. You know, you can't really blame me. So we're just gonna keep noodling away at this mug, and then let's see if we can actually make this thing look decent. And I'm really thinking I really wanna try to epoxy this when I'm done. And just to see, like, what the heck, who cares? What does it look like? You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be rad. All right, this thing's moving along pretty good, but one thing I did notice, you'll just wanna wipe off your tip every now. What the heck, some kind of silicone-y squishy. Like, how did that even come off? Just leave it off, see what happens. I don't know, jeez. On the other hand, it's coming along pretty nice. But really, when I do this black and do the, what do you call them? Eyelashes. Yeah, that's what they are. And I put the black accents, that's when this thing's gonna pop. You know, anytime when you're finished with a project and you outline it in black, that's when that thing starts singing. Oh, if I could sing, I don't know, it's weird. Let's keep noodling away. This round of crayon art is way more fun and enjoyable than the last round. A few things I've found that I want to point out. One, I don't know why, but I thought when I put a crayon in there, I had to put the whole thing, but I started breaking it up and doing like half a crayon. And then I tell you what helped even more is that in between every color, I put a little sliver of a white crayon, slid that mug right in there to flush it out and do lighter shades of whatever I was working on, and it really seems to help in the transition. It's going way faster than before. It's easier, for sure. I have more control. And I don't know if you're supposed to, I mean, well, like really, there's not any rules to this stuff, but sometimes if I wanna blend a color together that I'm dripping in there, I'll bury the little nozzle into the previous color and kind of melt it and smudge it together. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I mean, there's no rules. Just do what you want. All right, I was doing a little hyperlapse in here, but I started doing the black and I had to stop because look at these eyelashes. So what I'm doing, I'll take it to the side and then go, whoops, see that daggum little drip? You little turd. I'm trying to act like I know what I'm doing and you do a big old drip like that. That's the thing about this. It's not as consistent as one would like with doing an art form, but then hey, then what is art, huh? It's free most of the time. Okay, hold on. This might be cheating. Like I said, like there's no crapping rules. Do what you want. But check this out. I'm lightly scraping the black off and I'm revealing the color that was underneath and fixing my little splatter boo-boo. Oh, you can't even see. Make it pointed, just barely scrape. Just a happy little scraper. Look, I'm making it into a point. I'm only doing that with this one. I'm literally not doing all these crapping things like that. But you get what I'm saying. Like you could kind of touch that up. All right, now let's do the bottom ones. Hyperlapse. Whoop, not my glue gun over. And the last eyelash, there you go, blink, blink. Ah, whoo, man, this looks really good. Oh, I got some black on here. Ow! Woo! Just kidding, it's not hot. I filmed that ahead of time. I just want to prank you. But we gotta let this cool off and dry, and then we're gonna throw some epoxy on it. That should be good, let's go. And to do this, we're going to be using the amazing Clearcast Plus because not only does it have more UV protection, it takes longer to cure, so I'm thinking it might not get as hot and it'll have time to release more bubbles if there are any. And if you want to get some of this, use the link in the description and this discount code right here. You're welcome. Good news, that epoxy did not melt it to oblivion. Look at this, oh my gosh. Oh, angels are singing right now. Look at that. Oh. And might I say, the amazing Clearcast Plus did insanely perfect for this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, hold on. Let me get that bling bling reflection out of your face. There you go. You can see it now. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this. This turned out so good. If you want to keep this crayon party rolling, as promised, here's the secret video I told you about that you might not have seen because you don't watch to the end of the video. And YouTube thinks that this video right here will be the best video you ever saw. Okay, maybe top 10. But go, click one of these videos and watch it. We'll see you in the next one. God bless, goodbye.